This isn't a top 10 list. It's not a movie review. This is a leaked dossier, a collection of disturbing themes, controversies, and hidden messages Hollywood is injecting into its biggest 2026 releases. We've been told they're just movies, but when you connect the dots, a sinister picture starts to form. And what we found about the new War Machine film and the Peaky Blinders movie will prove that what you're seeing on screen is anything but entertaining. Peaky Blinders, the Immortal Man. The first film is about a story many of us think we know, Peaky Blinders. The big screen finale is set during World War II. Cillian Murphy is back as Tommy Shelby, who has to come out of retirement to face a new enemy. This is historical revisionism, plain and simple. On the surface, it's a hero story. Tommy Shelby returns to save his country from the Nazis. But look at what's really happening. They are taking a crime family, a brutal gang, and making them the saviors of the nation. The line between criminal and patriot is being deliberately erased. They aren't just making a movie. They're rewriting history to fit today's agenda. 28 years later, the Bone Temple. We've only scratched the surface. Wait until you see what we've uncovered about 28 years later. The Bone Temple, which involves a satanic cult and a scientist who forms a friendship with an alpha infected. It's much more than a zombie movie. It's a blueprint. The only way to resist this is to see it for what it is. The soldier is a machine. The gangster is a patriot. The monster is a revolutionary. The child is a robot. The criminal is a hero. Do these sound like separate movie plots? Or do they sound like the talking points of a unified agenda? This is the 2026 curriculum. These aren't just movies. They are narratives carefully crafted to tear down societal norms. Crime 101. The next film is Crime 101, starring Chris Hemsworth and Pedro Pascal. We're being conditioned to admire the criminal. The thief is presented as a master of his craft, while the police are either incompetent or have to become lawless themselves just to have a chance. This isn't just one movie. It's part of a wider pattern of eroding trust in our institutions. Each one of these stories chips away at our faith in law and order. They want a population that questions authority, not to be empowered, but to create a vacuum of chaos. Because in that chaos, a new order, their order, can be put in place without a fight. The Bride and Hoppers. This brings us to the fourth film and maybe the most disturbing part. It's about two movies with one terrifying goal: to redefine what it means to be human. First, The Bride, from director Maggie Gyllenhaal. It's being sold as a bold take on Frankenstein, a story of a new kind of woman who refuses to be what her male creators wanted. The next film is aimed right at our kids. Pixar's Hoppers. The plot follows a young woman named Mabel who transfers her consciousness into a robotic beaver. Let that sink in. A film about transferring a human mind into a machine. This is the normalization of transhumanism, gift-wrapped in the most innocent package. They are teaching your kids to embrace a post-human future. War Machine. Let's open the fifth film, War Machine, from Netflix. It stars Alan Ritchson as candidate number 81 in a brutal Army Ranger selection program. The story is about a training mission that turns into a fight against an alien machine. But look at the subtext. The title War Machine is a confession. The story is about a soldier, stripped of his name for a number, forced to fight a literal machine of war. The message couldn't be clearer. The modern soldier is a machine, a dehumanized piece in a system of endless conflict. The Rip, the sixth film, reveals what happens behind the scenes of Miami's narcotics division. In The Rip, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck face not just criminals, but temptation. When the unit uncovers millions in hidden cash, brothers in arms become enemies due to suspicion. The agenda here is clear: planting the seed of doubt that everyone has a price, and that integrity is just an illusion that crumbles before the glitter of money. Can you really trust the person who has your back? GOAT. Even sports haven't escaped the reprogramming. In the animated film GOAT, we see a world ruled by the violent sport of rollerball. The story is about a goat who wants to be the best in a game designed for giants. Behind the beautiful animation lies a message about self-sacrifice and accepting pain and broken bones as part of success. Are we teaching our children that their ambition must be baptized in blood and bruises to be the greatest of all time? Send help ***. The eighth film is a brutal psychological experiment directed by Sam Raimi. A cutthroat CEO and his employee find themselves on a deserted island after a plane crash. Here, all class masks fall. The agenda here strikes at the roots of the social hierarchy. Nature does not recognize who has money and who has skill. The film poses a controversial question. Are you ready to consume the person who was giving you orders yesterday just to survive today? The Wrecking Crew. In this film, we see Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista as half-brothers, one a rogue cop and the other a former soldier. The story looks like an action comedy, but at its core, it promotes the idea of vigilante justice. When laws fail to solve their father's murder, they decide to destroy everything in their path. The underlying message: legal institutions are broken, and chaos is the only way to reclaim what's right. We have now pulled back the curtain on 10 films that will change the face of cinema in 2026. Which of these agendas do you feel is the most dangerous? And do you think we are just spectators, or are we part of this grand experiment? Share this video so everyone knows what is happening behind closed doors. The truth awaits those who seek it. We will be watching. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next investigation when we expose the full truth behind the Bone Temple. The agenda is real, and the only way to fight it is to expose it.